You're a mean one. Mark Davis. You really are a heel.
You're an imposter like Scott Foster.
You're a fraud like Donaghy. Mark Davis. The 3 words that best describe you are as follows, and I quote, snake, trash, rat.
Welcome back to the Kang Gang Pod. The Sacramento Kings were down by 18 points in the fourth quarter. We inch and claw back. We force an overtime. And then, when we thought we had it, when we thought the game was over, the Phantom, Mark Davis, calls a foul on absolutely nothing. He calls it on thin air. And the Sacramento Kings end up committing a foul and losing to 2 free throws to Denny Avdia, losing 134 to 133. Now the Kings have lost 5 in a row. How are we feeling, Mr. R.T. Clark?
You know what, Christo? You know what I was just doing after this? I was just scratching my head because, dude, what the hell was that? I never have seen a Phantom call go so incredibly wrong in my entire life of watching sports. Doesn't matter what sport, whatever the hell I was watching. We got robbed tonight, Christo. We got robbed of an incredible game that we played our asses off. We came back down 18 points, 5 minutes to go in that fourth quarter. All hope was lost. We thought, oh man, this is just another blowout loss. DeMar DeRozan had other plans. Maxime Raynaud tried to have other plans. Westbrook had other plans. Dylan Cardwell, Keon Ellis with 6 steals. But it didn't matter, Christo, because we got overshadowed by a call that Mark Davis, it was a Phantom call.
You know who fouled Denny? Danny Phantom. It was
Danny. He was going ghost.
It was Casper the Ghost.
He was going ghost.
It was maybe the Portland Breeze. I don't know what it was, but let me tell you this. Before recording, me and R.T. Clark were watching every single angle possible. We were spending so much time analyzing the Denny Avdia drive. We saw Keon Ellis scoot out of the way. We saw Russell Westbrook. He grazes an elbow. And I don't know how on earth, a ref who was he was so far back. He's not even in the frame. He's not even in the frame when you're watching the broadcast. He's not even in the frame. And then the game ends, and you see him go like this, and you're like, and then they review it. They even go to the chance to. I can't believe they even decided to review that. And then they go back, and then he has the confidence to look at the people inside of the freaking Moda Center and say, the foul actually took place with 1.5. Seeing everyone's reaction go from celebrating to absolute, that is the best way to describe this game.
Yeah, what the fuck?
So happy, and then you're just like, how on earth do you overturn a game like that? Oh my, this was such a great game. This was an awesome game. I think this is the NBA telling us something.
This is the NBA telling us that we can't catch a damn break.
The NBA is saying, this is not your year. As close of games as you're going to have, we're not going to let you win.
No.
We don't want you to win.
Vegas is making calls. Secaucus is making calls.
The
world is making calls. If this game doesn't describe what the hell just happened to the Kings and what the hell just happened in the whole media, I think everybody from national media thought we got robbed. Everyone could agree. Hosed.
Everyone could agree. The Sacramento, even the Portland players, they're walking to they're about to walk off the court. Or walk off the possession as if they lost the game, and then then they start celebrating no one in that arena expected the way that game turned out to happen, how it did.
And even Denny Avdia, he was in the interview, he was like, he was speechless. He was speechless how he won. He got away with help, and that Mark Davis had a sole plan to help the Portland Trailblazers get this win. There's no denying it. That if you want to call it whatever the hell you want to call it, the conspiracy theorists out there that think the NBA is rigged, this is prime example number one of basically the season. I'm kind of like speechless. I'm like stuttering, figuring out what the hell just happened myself. This is a game where you have to say it, and you could make a big case about the NBA being rigged for those that really think the NBA is rigged. This is like a good argument for them.
You know who took over tonight?
Yeah.
Look at what I'm wearing. This man took over.
No!
That's why I wore this today. Take a good look, everyone.
Get that thing.
Sacramento,
get that ugly.
take a good look.
No, get that ugly thing away.
Sacramento
get that ugly
Kings
thing away.
Fans, Kang Gang Pod listeners, take a look. Take a look, because this is the person that took away the beam from us tonight. He stole the beam tonight.
He stole the beam. That's the true Grinch.
Not only
this
did
is
he
the
tear,
true Grinch.
Not only did he tear the true Grinch. Not only did he tear this team apart, he infiltrated Secaucus. He infiltrated the Moda Center. He infiltrated Mark Davis's head, and he said, "That city that shipped me out of there when I wanted to be a part of this franchise, don't make them win." Royale is the reason why we lost this game.
Royale is the reason.
There, I said it.
Damn.
We haven't seen Royale in over a year, and then I posted this thrift find on my Instagram story. It had so many views on the story because everyone was not expecting to see Royale, and I think I'm the reason why we lost tonight. I should have never
taken the blame.
I should have never shown
You should have never showed the thing. You should have never taken the.
I should have never let them see it.
This Cristo, it's like the Green Goblin mask. You know,
Yes.
it's literally like the Green Goblin mask.
Oh
and
my God.
You know, you put on the Green Goblin mask, and now bad things have happened. I swear to God, this is literally 1 year ago to this day, the Jaden Ivey 4-point foul play. I don't know if it's exactly a year ago. It's very close.
So close.
It's very close. And this was the same vibe that I got. It was the same exact vibe where everything that went bad for the Kings went bad. And it's just, even with our comebacks, DeMar DeRozan.
Oh my gosh.
God bless him, man.
There's a lot of good things to talk about, which we're going to get into in a second.
We just got to get through this first.
It's so fun to be passionate again. There has been nothing to be passionate about, but it's very easy to be passionate about a absolute display of referee and NBA dysfunction like what we just saw in Portland, Oregon.
It's a lot of clown show stuff in Oregon. That's what I'm saying. There's
we were
a lot
watching a Kings vs. Portland game. I didn't think we were going to freaking Bellagio to go see Circus du Soleil. Cirque du Soleil. I didn't think that's what we were going to go see.
Circus
I think that's what we were going to go see tonight.
No,
but that's what we saw.
We saw like the Nutcracker suite. That's what it was, because it was filled with drama and unnecessary drama. That's what the problem was. The NBA and the refs decided that they wanted all this attention for themselves. This was the money grabber that was like, hey, you know what? I know that Portland and Sacramento, they're having a great game right now. How can we get involved? It's like that one ex-girlfriend or that one ex that just always finds a way to just sneak back into your life. This was basically like the refs that are that. So that's saying something. I think the refs just wanted the attention for themselves. They wanted the attention. They wanted the fame. They wanted the spotlight. They wanted the fingers to be pointed at them, saying that they robbed the Kings. They wanted them to feel like, hey, you know what? I want to make this look like 2002 Game 6 all over again.
That was just crazy.
Ugh, it's so gross.
Especially to the team that fought back so hard in such a beautiful way too. Let's just jump into the fourth quarter. Yeah. The fourth quarter, we go down. What was it?
18?
91 to 109. So down 18 with 4 minutes and 35 seconds left in the game. And what I'm seeing during that run, obviously the man that just clocks in at the office, Mr. DeMar DeRozan. But not only DeMar DeRozan, Russell Westbrook is pushing the freaking pace. When there's less than a minute left, we're down like 9. He's sprinting down the court, and he's getting these crafty layups. He's making these unbelievable moves down there. And then we get the passes to DeMar DeRozan, and then Darnell sends Chris Murray flying. Where you going, buddy? What, you want to go hang out with your brother? No, the game's still going. The game's still going. That play right there when DeMar DeRozan runs to the corner and then he pump like...
Oh, whoops. My name's Chris, and I bid on a pump fake.
So, Chris, I have a question for you.
Yes.
So, since we're facing each other in Portland tonight,
yes,
you're going to have to guard, most likely, Mr. Darnell DeMar.
Yeah.
And he might get you on the pump fake. So, if you do...
yeah, good luck. I'm kind of lucky that it wasn't like the Jaden Ivey situation last year. and that I jumped and flew away. If I just bumped into him, he probably would have made that 3 and would have won the game for the Kings. And then none of the ref stuff would have even happened, Keegan.
Well, you still ended up.
I did get
a wide open look.
I did, but you know what? We won the game in the end, thanks to Mark Davis.
Stop it, Chris.
No, you stop it, Keegan. You're so cute.
I'm not coming to your house after the game. I'm going to go hang out with my dad, Kenyon.
Well, I just have a bigger beard than you, Keegan. I know you're trying to grow a beard, but my beard's bigger.
Stop it, Chris.
No.
Chris, please.
Keegan.
Chris.
Keegan.
Stop it.
No.
Chris, we have a basketball game to talk about. Stop it.
No, Keegan. Let's go back to the basketball game now.
We might do this periodically throughout the episode. We can't help it.
We're doing it again on Saturday.
We do it a couple times a year. So Chris.
Hey.
But that move right there, oh my God. Like, that was incredible. And then Keegan stealing the inbounds pass, and then Denny fumbling it out of bounds, and then Maxime Raynaud going up for the rebound, and then fumbling out of... This game had everything about it to make it an all-time classic. Kings versus Portland, 2 teams at the bottom of the West in a December thriller. It had everything.
Portland's in the play-in conversation, but the Kings, they're at the bottom. They're at the bottom. The tank followers.
Yeah,
God bless them.
Happy. Yeah.
God bless them. The Pelicans won tonight against the Rockets.
No,
they did.
Oh,
yeah,
guys,
yeah.
The reason why we were getting so passionate about this, because we were gonna finish it with, yeah, it's pretty awesome that we had such a great game and we added to the loss column. Because now we're 6-21. Now the Pelicans win, and now we're just getting closer and closer to holding that
coveted spot.
That coveted spot. But it's just, I just feel alive right now after watching that game. And I didn't get to see the end of the game because I was driving home and YouTube TV was not letting me watch the final minutes. So guess what I did? 11:40 a.m. I'm listening to the GOAT, G-Man, Gary Gerald. And the way he was calling the final 5 minutes of overtime was unbelievable. I was driving back from Yuba City. Yuba City's actually not that close. It was like 60 miles from where we were at the holiday party. And we're driving back, and I'm listening to Gary talk about this game, and I'm trying to envision what's happening. He's like, the Kings, they get the stop. We win. Wait a second. There was a foul. I'm like, no way. And then I get home, and I watch it with RT, and we analyze every single angle, and we could not believe it.
I was on a gig tonight in Oak Park too, so it was I couldn't watch the end of it until that gig ended, and I saw the last free throws being made, and I'm like, all right, well, game over. Yeah. And then I didn't even see the angle until I came over to Christo's house. The jaws, you should have seen the jaws drop. When
we rewinded the play 20 times.
Yeah.
We rewinded it 20 times. We're like, where's the ref? How is he making the call? Was it the baseline ref? Was it the sideline ref? No, it was the ref that was behind the half court line. He was behind the half court line, and he's calling the foul. I used to ref intramural basketball at Cal State Fullerton. I would never put myself in a situation to make a call like that. If I'm out of position, you're the first to blame. And he was. Did you see how everyone reacted? Oh my God, Bobby Jackson was at the half court line. Doug Christie was. Everyone was befuddled.
Yeah.
It was a befuddled night tonight.
We got hoodwinked, bamboozled, run amok, led astray. Shout Stephen A. Smith. But where was the foul? Like the person where was it? Let me explain this, right? Let me explain this. So for those the context that want to see the video or just want to see us reenact the foul, let's reenact this foul.
Okay, let's reenact it.
Because let's pretend I'm Danny Adavita, right? And I'm dribbling the ball, and then all of a sudden I give Westbrook an elbow, and he moves out of the way, and then he calls a foul on Russell Westbrook.
Let me tell you something. That was not a foul.
That's not a foul.
Even with my college intramural basketball refereeing experience, I would never in my life put the whistle in my mouth to make that call.
No.
There's not a chance.
I think 99.9999999% of people would swallow that whistle. But you know who didn't swallow the whistle?
Mr. Davis.
The Grinch himself, Mark Davis.
He's the Grinch.
He is the Grinch. This is Royale. Mark Davis is Royale.
This is Mr. Davis.
This is Mr. Davis, just evil, conniving, and just causing mischief for the Sacramento Kings. But
all right, you know what? Let's just talk about the good.
Thank God.
Because there was a lot of good. We scored 40 points in the first quarter. Keegan Murray, leading scorer of the first quarter, 11 points. Very, very, very efficient in the first quarter. And we only had one turnover in the first quarter. It's a very interesting lineups that we had today. Lineups that we haven't seen, which we love. We were talking. It's like the front office, the higher ups, the coaching staff are listening to the KGP, listening to the fan base, because we've been saying that we want to see the young guys play and we want to see a call up from a guy that's been averaging a double-double in Stockton. I'm pretty sure that's straight from RT's mouth. He said that multiple times.
I have.
And Mr. Cardwell gets pulled up. And my God, in the first quarter alone, this guy was making an instant impact. Seeing Dylan Cardwell pop out off the bench and just playing with joy and just being effective on defense, and it was incredible. And it was so interesting because obviously we're out with Drew Eubanks, we're out with Zach LaVine for a little bit of time.
And we're out with Sabonis. Sabonis wasn't even out there too.
Obviously no Sabonis. He's been out for a while now, but instead of bringing Malik Monk off the bench, you're bringing Keon Ellis to get more minutes tonight. Instead of a lot of Precious Achiuwa minutes, well, Precious still got some minutes, but you still get Precious minutes, obviously. He started the game, but then you bring in Dylan Cardwell and some Dario Saric. You're like, what has gotten it? Like,
this is the Twilight Zone.
We're like, wait a second. Like, what time frame are we in right now? Dario Saric is playing. It was crazy. But that's what made this game so special, is because the Kings found a way to be super fast-paced this game. They were playing lights out, like they were zooming so many fast break points, even on possessions that shouldn't even lead to a fast break. Like Russell Westbrook was just an engine tonight, getting everyone moving. And then the fourth quarter flurry where the Kings went scoreless, and then with the way we came, it was just, everything about this game was awesome, except for the last
play
4 seconds. But yeah, let's talk more about the good, because wow,
there's a lot of good.
Let's talk about Keon Ellis.
Yes,
Keon Ellis. I was listening to part of the Portland broadcast, and they were saying Keon Ellis had a DNP last game, and then he comes in tonight, and my God, he ties his career high in steals. This is why he's the most coveted player on the Kings. Out of every guy on our roster, he's the most coveted, because he could do stuff like this out of nowhere. He's that good on defense. And not only did he get 6 steals, he had so many deflections. If those deflections turned into steals, this guy would have gotten a double-double in steals.
He would have had a double-double in steals.
Keon Ellis, you are obviously. I waited 2 hours just to take a funny photo with you at the Galleria. That's how much I love you, man. So thank you for just always staying ready. Let's talk about, should we talk about the fossil, or do you want to talk about Maxime first?
Which one do you want to talk first?
Let's talk about the fossil.
Yeah.
This man right here. This gave me glimpses of like when we first got DeMar. Like when he had that game winner against Dallas. When he had that crazy flurry against Phoenix early in the season when we had him. And then he does it again. And you know what's interesting? He's having a crazy performance like this. But where's his Chicago buddy? Oh, Chicago buddy wasn't on there.
Chicago, and you know what? And DeMar, he didn't have the craziest game until that fourth quarter.
That's what I'm saying. So it's just like,
it was shades of 2021, 2022 DeMar.
And he was dunking the ball early in the game. He had like 2 dunks at half. I'm like,
damn, okay, DeMar.
I'm like, give DeMar Darnell 4 days off again, and he might do a 360 dunk next time. But DeMar Darnell, aka the Fossil, tonight he was a timepiece. He was a part of the collection. He was looking insane. He was looking young legs. He never needs to tie his shoes when he's jumping that high. He was efficient. He got to the office. He was making the 3-ball 3 for 4 from 3 tonight, finishing the game with 33 points, 10 for 10 from the free throw line, which is something why we got DeMar in the first place. He did every single thing that all 29 other teams in the NBA are like, now that's a guy I want on my team. So you could call this an audition game. You could call this a I'm still here type of game, but I'm just going to call this Darnell time.
Darnell time. You know what? He had the time stone got the time infinity stone from whatever that I can't even think of his name, but it's like Thanos had, that I had to, this been a blur of a day, but yeah, man, it was just so incredible to see just the timely shooting, just getting to the office. It looked like everything was going in. And just like I mentioned earlier, every shot just felt like it was going in no matter what, especially because he made every shot, not once when they were down 6 Cristo. He did it again in overtime too. So just timely shooting matters in this league. And that's why DeMar is such a valuable piece. I know the Clutch Player of the Year award wasn't around until De'Aaron Fox won it the first year, but I think everybody in the league, this was a Clutch Player of the Year finalist when he was in Chicago 3 years ago, and God Lord, if they made this 4 years ago during the 21-22 season, that would have been the winner for Clutch Player of the Year.
You remember that stint he had in Chicago?
Back to back, dude.
That's what it looked like, and like Dame. They're friends, by the way. Dame and DeMar are friends, and Dame is just watching this guy cook, and he's like, oh my God, dude, it was awesome. It was so fun to watch, and I feel like every single GM was like, hey, you saw that Kings game last night?
Yeah.
DeMar went crazy.
It's time to go get him.
10 for 16 from the field? Wow, that's really efficient.
Hey,
how many points did he finish? 33. Wow.
Hey, Pat Riley.
Someone's going to want, dude.
Pat Riley, you want him?
Come get him.
Come get him.
DeMar deserves to play for meaningful basketball in his last years of his career. He deserves it, and my God, it was so fun to watch. I'm really going to love seeing these final, incredible outbursts from DeMar DeRozan while he's in a Kings uniform while it lasts. I'm going to love it. I'm going to love it because the games are getting smaller and smaller that he's going to be in a Kings uniform. Me and RT just know it. We know it. We got to kind of an inkling in our ear. We got a little phone call. We got a little text from our GM executive friends. We know he's on the move soon. So we're thankful for his time here, and we're gonna enjoy it.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's talk about.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it. This is the guy I've been waiting to talk about. I like how we built this up, Mr. Maxime Raynaud. Listen, the 42nd pick in the NBA draft, this past NBA draft, second round. 41 teams passed up on Maxime Raynaud. There were 41 other players that were picked before Maxime Raynaud, and God damn it, he deserves not only to be on a all rookie team. This guy deserves to be part of All-Star Weekend with the rookie sophomore campaign. This guy deserves the world. This guy is the future of this team. This is the future center of this team. I'm happy to call it now. I'm happy to say it that Maxime Raynaud is such a valuable piece for us in the future. This is the game that I loved. 29 points, 11 rebounds, 4 of them offensive rebounds. And he shot the ball super incredible tonight. It just was so efficient. I just loved it, especially in that first quarter. He had a big 3 in that first quarter, and then Keegan hit him on a spray, and then he drove on Donovan Clingan, got an and one.
Oh my God.
Like,
I can't stop shaking my head because I'm just like, dude, are you kidding me? Number 42. When was Jokic drafted?
I think Jokic was drafted
Hold
like,
up.
dude.
Was I
think he was like 43 or something. Something crazy.
Did we just crack the code?
Did we crack the code? Drafted? Oh my God, 41st. 41st, and we're Maxime.
That's up.
Well, no. And then let's make
and we are standing up because we're so excited about our second round pick.
Our second round pick. 42nd pick. The 42nd pick in the NBA draft. Nikola Jokic was the 41st.
That's what I'm saying. We picked a diamond in the rough. We have him. We have him in Sacramento, everyone.
He's here.
Let me tell you this. When I met Mr. Maxime Raynaud at the Kings pop-up earlier this season, when I met the man, I was talking to him, and I said, "How is it like adjusting from college to the NBA? Are you starting to like kind of get used?" Because this was about like 10, 15 games, and I was like, "Are you starting to get used to it, Maxime?" And he was like, "I'm just like my biggest thing right now is like I'm just really trying to stay on the floor." Because earlier in the season, he like had very, very, very spotty minutes. And I was like, a lot of your teammates have like incredible things to say about you. Like I heard Levine was saying this, and I was just telling him all these things. He was like, yeah, like I don't know if they were just saying that to be nice, but like looking back on that conversation I had with him, I'm like, and that was only like a month and a half ago. Him not like fully like knowing if his teammates really meant if those words that were being said during the training camp, all of that were true. And now he's there to prove it at a extremely high level. I'm like, you not only are staying on the court, like it's hard to take you off the court, Maxime.
God, dude, I don't know what's gonna happen when Sabonis and Eubanks come back.
Dude,
there's gonna be some controversy that's gonna happen.
Max.
Drew Eubanks, we love the eulogy.
We will always.
We love the eulogy. We love the U, but the way that Maxime is playing.
He's getting better, and he's scoring from so many different areas. Like RT said, he knocks down the three, and then that shows that he could shoot the three. So then he does the pump fake from the spray from Keegan. He drives, makes the and one, and then he has that crazy putback and crunch time, and he has
dude,
he is getting so efficient from down below. It is just such a breath of fresh air to see that guy that was drafted in the second round.
And I also will say this too. Yeah, I also say this too. Westbrook and Dennis Schroeder did an amazing job with Maxime in the pick and roll tonight. I was
that one play with Russ.
And it was incredible. Like the pocket passing from Westbrook and Dennis, setting up Maxime to roll in an effective way that's going to get them the best look possible. Those two, like I really am a fan of Westbrook and Maxime. Those I think have the best chemistry when it comes to a pick and roll. Like we've seen it time and time again. We've seen the Monk and Sabonis pick and roll from when the Beam team was there. I would argue that this Westbrook and Maxime is just right up there. It's right up there with a lot of the greatest pick and roll duos in Kings history. This is just based off efficiency, a lot of different statistics, a lot of different ways that assists and pick and rolls are done. This is right up there. This is in the conversation of this is a duo that can really run the pick and roll very effectively in Kings history.
The fact that Maxime Raynaud was drafted at this time with this roster, it could not be better for his development because we didn't even think he was going to get minutes like throughout the season at the beginning. We're like, there's no way he's going to get that much time. And then the Kings signed Russell Westbrook and they acquired Dennis Schroeder. Those are two elite point guards to have during your rookie year. Are you kidding me? This year of Russell Westbrook feeding Maxime, it's gonna help him later on in his career, like how to operate off of pick and rolls because he was so like Russell makes it so easy to find you. This is gonna be so important for the Kings fans and for the our center going forward for years and years to come because of the time that was spent in the 2025-2026 season when the Kings were really bad, but he had such awesome pieces around him. Russell Westbrook makes you saw when the eulogy was getting a ton of minutes, Russell made the eulogy like he was scoring 20 points and we're like, there's no way Drew's scoring 20. Russell makes everyone around him better, but especially the center because he just draws so much attention and he finds the right pass, and it's gonna make Max better and better and better every single game this season. And going forward, this is the perfect situation for him to be in right now. Normally, Sacramento is not the perfect situation for a lot of players, but for the young guys, this is the perfect situation to be in right now.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Having these veterans on this team, having Sabonis who's out as a guy to talk to, dude, this is Max is in the perfect situation, and I bet you he did not think it was going to be like this. No one did. And I'm just thinking about how incredible to have that as like your mentor, your teacher, your running mate in the pick and roll.
It's incredible, man.
This is awesome. This is so awesome for Maxime. And dude, he's literally like we've said this like 5 times in a row. He's getting better and better, and he's just doing more and more things. And he was like, even though he had like that fumbled rebound at the end of the game that almost cost us the game, you saw him rip it down and fall to the ground and call the timeout. And then when we thought we won the game, he grabs his rebounding is getting extremely better from the beginning.
Way better.
I remember
from
he
the
was
summer
getting
league.
like 2 rebounds, 4 rebounds, and now
Way better.
11.
Way better. And he's more cleaner with the grass. He's coming up more aggressively off the glass. Like from the summer league, one of the biggest things was that he needs to come down with the ball a lot more and be more aggressive. And this already just shows like he is just so aggressive when it's coming in. He rebounds like he's like pissed off at somebody.
Like, dude. And I heard something that he was getting a 6 a.m. workout in before like the actual workout. I'm like, dude, he's driven. He wants to get better. He's so smart. He's learning from everyone around him. He learns from his mistakes. Man, dude,
We're so lucky. We're so lucky, dude.
Is awesome. And we love him. We love him.
We love him. And
if you love him,
if you love him, do it. And if you love it too, go to our link in our Instagram.
It's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube.
It's easy.
Just go grab the sticker.
If there's a time to buy the Maxime sticker, it's right now. Support the boys. Support Big. We gotta come up with an awesome nickname for him. We're gonna
Mad Max.
We gotta do better. We gotta do better.
Maximum Power Max. Like that's.
We'll figure something so great, but he deserves it because my God,
you know what? He is a Reno of hope. A Reno of hope for us.
A Reno of hope.
A Reno of hope.
That ray of sunshine.
The Reno of sunshine.
Dude, I could talk about
career high, dude.
I could talk about Maxime all night.
He had a career high tonight.
29,
man. 29.
I can't wait till he drops 30. It might happen on Saturday.
Oh my God.
And it's not against like easy competition. Klingen's huge out there.
Can I say something about Donovan Klingen? Since when the hell did he make threes? When the hell did...
I don't think it matters because he misses free throws. He misses
free
free throws.
But listen, I understand that, but like Donovan Klingen making 2 out of 3 from 3?
He shouldn't be doing that. He shouldn't be doing
what?
That. We don't want him doing that.
What?
We don't want him doing
and
that.
And then Tamani Kamara, Denny Adavita, Shaden Sharp tonight.
Tamani Kamara's been hitting.
He's so good. And Shaden Sharp is good too.
He had 15.
Oh, boy.
Hey, pull up.
I got you.
We got to do the Keegan Murray versus Chris Murray because Chris Murray... Hey, Scott, I know you're listening. Get on the phones with Portland. I want Chris Murray.
We need the Murray twins, man.
I want Chris Murray. Make it easier on the parents. Make it easier on the Murray parents so they don't have to travel to Portland and Sac to watch their sons play. Put them under one roof, under the G1C roof. Imagine both. Okay, tell me what they had. What? Obviously, Keegan
had a better game, obviously, but like
talk about Chris.
With Chris Murray, he had 7 points, 3 rebounds, an assist. He had 5 fouls. But he was getting value
rebounds, and he got that and one.
He had 2 blocks. He had 2 blocks and a steal and 3 offensive rebounds. How many
minutes did he play too?
He only played 17 minutes. Not enough.
Efficient.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
I think in the years to come, we're gonna have a lot of roster space. Chris Murray, I know you've spent a lot of time in Sacramento. I remember when Keegan got drafted, I remember seeing Chris and his dad sitting in the stands. I know where they sit. I know where the family sit at the Golden One Center. They were hanging out together, watching Keegan play. Why not just put them both on the court together? If you want to see Keegan and Chris together, do hashtag
Murray twins.
Hashtag Murray twins.
Hashtag reunite the Murray twins. Actually, that's the real one.
Do you remember that
oh God.
that Mexican restaurant commercial that they did?
Yes.
If you know the Mexican restaurant that the Keegan Murray or the Murray brother twins did when they were in college, let us know.
Yes.
Or comment it down below.
Please.
That might have to be a trivia question for December 28th. Which, if you're a listener of the Kang Pod and you're in the Sacramento area, if you haven't been to a Kings Trivia Night, are you out of your mind? This is the best event of the month. And this is on a Sunday during the Kings versus Lakers rivalry game. Are you
A lot of sports is happening.
You could come to Mojo's, watch the Niners play.
The Niners play on Sunday night against the Bears. That's a big game.
We'll have both games on. How about that?
Big game.
We'll put both games on.
Well, that's a given.
We're gonna put both games on. Watch the Kings Lakers, do trivia, and watch the 49ers game. Are you kidding me? After Christmas, after all the buzz, we're gonna continue.
Week 17 of NFL football, fantasy football championships are on the line. If you want to just go sweat out in like a fantasy football championship and want to support us, like do that. I'll be sweating out probably multiple fantasy football championships.
Our team might not even be in the room because he's probably gonna be.
I'm gonna be yelling at my TV.
He's
hopefully,
gonna be probably yelling at the Mojo's local TV. Our team might be at the bar the whole night. If I'm being honest. That's probably where he's going to be.
Yeah.
But,
I mean,
but
if I have Kyle Monangai from the Bears and he's starting, then that's I'll be yelling at my TV for Kyle, and I'll be yelling for the Niners too because that's where I'm at too. But
Artie's the John Madden of the NFL. That's what I'm saying.
John Madden. Oh God,
but, man, this game.
God, we played
had everything,
dude. We played
everything,
dude.
I was.
Oh my God!
This was everything I could have asked for.
This was
on a Thursday night. Are you
this was
me?
This was like the most entertaining game we've had all season.
We've been waiting for something like this.
We need fireworks,
the boys
dude.
are alive.
We need fireworks, dude. And like the crazy thing is, we play them again on Saturday. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, we're gonna take care of business on Saturday.
I think we're gonna get a win on Saturday.
Okay, wait. Before we talk about the win on Saturday, why do you think Malik Monk didn't play? Do you think it's just a logjam issue? It's like, okay, Malik's kind of not been playing that great. Well, he had that 20-point game not too long ago. So, like, but
he had a DNP coach's decision.
So, like, obviously, the guy that normally gets the DNPs is Keon. So, how do you feel seeing Malik Monk get the DNP over Keon? Well, Keon obviously deserved to play tonight with those 6 steals. Do you think Doug was just like, I'm trying to play Nick more. I'm trying to play Keon more. I mean, then Monk was just the guy that was
healthy scrap.
But then he played Dario, so I don't know.
There's a lot of
really really interesting. If you guys have a hypothesis or a theory, let us know what you think. Why Doug decided not to play Monk? Do you think it's because of the logjam issue? Do you think he? Let us know.
What's going on?
What's going on with the Kings front office? But yeah, there's obviously. I mean, a lot going on in this King space right now. We could continue this pod for another 5 hours, but
to
talk about. But I couldn't be happier with how this game turned out. It was an exciting game. It was a win-win for everyone.
Oh yeah,
the Kings didn't win, but it was a win.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yes,
this was good.
This was a very much a needed loss for a win. This is
the Kings don't. I mean.
No, we don't want to win. We don't want to win, but like I wouldn't be mad if we won. You know, we're only a half game ahead of the New Orleans Pelicans right now, and they won. They're 6-22. And you know what? Like it's a logjam right now. We're kind of like tied. We're probably tied for third. I know the Clippers probably have us a little bit ahead right now, but yeah, I feel like here's the thing though, guys, like, let me just explain this right here. Let me explain something because the story does not tell you everything. Okay. The Clippers and Pelicans have a better point differential than us. They have a better point differential than us, and they have been getting screwed over in bad games. They have been on the wrong side. Imagine tonight's game for us. That's what the Pelicans and Clippers have been doing all year long. They have been getting caught in bad games over and over again, and they're starting to turn the light. The Pelicans,
yeah, they've been winning.
They've been winning some games.
In New Orleans, are they trying to save the team?
They won 3 in a row. Cristo.
We haven't even done that this year. We've gotten 2 in a row.
2 in a row. That's it.
Did New Orleans turn a corner?
You know how they found out they turned a corner? By the man of Derek Queen.
And maybe Jordan Poole back in the
Trey Murphy looks good. Herb Jones. Did you see the rumor today the fact that the Lakers want like multiple going to trade multiple first round picks for Herb Jones? Like, stop.
Is Herb Jones worth multiple first round picks?
God. Yeah, I mean, if you do that, the Pelicans turn into the second coming of Jesus, but like it's
I think Herb Jones. I mean, there's probably a podcast that we've done where we've talked about Herb Jones because I think Herb Jones is awesome. I wanted Herb Jones when De'Aaron Fox was on the team. When he said he wanted a wing, I'm like,
I wanted him and Trey Murphy, dude.
Let's get. Oh my god.
God, man.
Trey Murphy's one of my someone I always check his stats because I'm a big Trey Murphy guy, but I like Herb Jones too. Not as flashy on the offensive end, but on the defensive end, oh my god.
Yeah.
But dude, they're turning a corner. They've won 3 in a row.
Sadiq Bey looks good. He had 29 tonight.
Did Jordan Poole play tonight?
Jordan Poole did play. He had 15. And you know what the craziest thing is?
They're winning with Jordan Poole.
Yeah, they play the Pacers on Saturday too.
They might win again.
And they play the Mavericks on Monday. Their stretch is so crazy, dude. What?
And the Kings schedule after this Portland
oh
game
boy, does not get easy. Oh, it's the absolute opposite because we play Portland again, and then we play Houston on a back-to-back. Yay! But then we play the Pistons, who are probably one of the more hotter teams. Dallas, who is 4-2 in the month. Dallas has been playing insanely well. They have won 1, 2, 3. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're 5-2 in the month of December. So
actually crazy.
Yeah, and Anthony Davis is getting healthier. Yeah, Cooper Flagg dropped 42. The youngest player to score 40 at 18 years old.
That's actually so wild.
Yeah.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
Without Zach LaVine on the court tonight, what do you think the message was to the fan base and to the front office when you see how awesome this team looked without him on there?
Well, I'll tell you.
What was the message tonight?
I'll tell you this. I think the team fought. They fought. They were down 18 and tied the game. And they were down 5 in overtime with a minute left. And they almost won. And
they came back twice.
They came back
They were down 6 in overtime. Like this team fought back multiple times. And if you look at who was out on the floor, some of those guys are here to stay.
Oh, yeah.
So I think that's the message.
We're here to stay.
I think Scott Perry was like, he saw the ref throw up his hand for the foul, and he's like, just like I planned, I want this team to lose. I want this team to lose so that we could get closer and closer to turning this thing around. Because we have a guy who's number 42 from the beautiful country of France who is emerging, and I drafted him. And Nick Clifford is getting more minutes, and he's doing things that are on the up and onward. And he's like, oh, and Keon Ellis, I went on Sacktown Sports saying that I like Keon. Keon got 6 steals tonight. And Keegan Murray, who I just extended, he had 4 blocks with 17 points. You know how there's 6 pillars of creating a great ball club? I have 4 of them right now. That's what Scott's saying. That's the message going. That's what you learn from
Cristo,
like
I just got
hairs.
I have goosebumps after that speech. I have goosebumps just from that speech. That speech from Cristo gave me goosebumps.
I cannot wait to see Scott Perry's Monday motivation.
Oh, I cannot wait for that too.
He's going to drop the greatest bar of 2025 because we only have like 2 more Monday motivations for 2025. You know he's gonna drop something crazy.
He's got to do something. He's got to make it super detailed so that way we as Kings fans can dissect his dissertation of a Monday motivation. That's what we need. We need that dissection of that dissertation because
I can't wait to wake up at 6 a.m. to read what Scott was feeling.
That's gonna fire me up. That's gonna make me run through a brick wall. I'll run through like 5. You know how there's the 6 pillars? I'll run through 6 brick walls for Scott Perry. That's how I will do it. I'll run through 6 of them just to prove a point that you know what? If this guy's a madman and is tanking his team and secretly tanking, then I'm a madman too, and I'll run through 6 brick walls.
You know that really beautiful sculpture outside the Golden One Center? How it's 6 inches thick? I'm sprinting through that for Maxime Raynaud, Nick Clifford, Keon Ellis, and Keegan Murray, and especially Scott Perry. If this master plan with him and BJ Armstrong just probably like licking their chops, they're so excited seeing this team lose. They're like,
lose for Boozer.
They're loving it, but they're loving the fight even more. They're loving the fight. They're loving the Doug Christie passion. He had good things to say about Doug Christie with the 6-20 record too, by the way, which I found interesting.
Oh yeah,
man, this game had me fired up, and I haven't felt fired up about the Kings.
We're caring again. We're caring about this team again. This made me care about this team again.
This game made me feel something that I haven't felt. I've had the itch. I've had the itch of everybody. I've had the itch, and I've been waiting for it. And Scott did it. Scott cracked the code.
He did crack the code.
He said we have the early 40s pick in the 2025 NBA draft. There's been a lot of great players drafted in the early 40s. Don't you dare think that I'm not going to draft the 7-foot center out of Stanford, who is extremely smart and from France, who played with Victor Wembanyama. I'm drafting that guy. That's what he was doing in Maxime Raynaud. Again and again. The nicest man, by the way. He's so cool. When I met him, he was so cool. He called me a good lad.
He called me a good lad. He is a good lad. Listen, he is a good lad.
I'll show you the DM. I'll show you the DM. He is a good lad. He called me a good lad.
Great lad.
But
no, you deserve to be called a great lad.
You know what? Speaking of funny DMs today, guess who DM'd me on Instagram?
Who DM'd you?
Former Kings GOAT. Like 3 seasons ago, Kings GOAT.
Oh no. Is it it's not Dolly. It's not JaVale McGee. Is it Chris Duarte?
It's someone that started some games for the Kings.
Oh.
You know how they call you RT?
Yeah.
What do they call this guy? KZ.
KZ Okpala
hopped in the DM
Hey,
today.
shout out KZ Okpala.
If you want to see KZ Okpala on the Kang Gang pod, let us know. If you made it this far, do all those other hashtags, but also hashtag KZ Okpala on the Kang Gang pod. No, KZ on KGP. If you made it this far, KZ on KGP, I'm going to try my best to make it happen because...
Hey, I remember that first game I saw against...
I was hyped.
For Portland?
Dude, let's get KZ on KGP.
I would love to see KZ. Let's go.
Comments. Hashtag KZ on KGP, all right? If you want to hear from the man that probably didn't think he was going to get much playing time, but then got thrown in the starting lineup. If you want to hear those stories of that beautiful era of Kings basketball that we had, let us know.
Let's make it happen.
Let's
make it happen. Come on.
Let's make it happen. And it's December 18th.
December 18th?
Well, it's December 19th when you're listening to this.
Yeah.
We hope you have an incredible holiday season. We hope that the Kings just play with the exact amount of heart that they did on Saturday. And that's all. That's all we have.
Let's go.
RT has one more day of school tomorrow. It's like 1 a.m. and RT is just out here just living his life. He's got to wake up and teach some kids. But he might just show them a movie. It's the last day before break.
You never know. You never know.
What movie were you showing?
It's called The Snowman. It's actually really cool. The Snowman is like...
Wait, which Snowman?
The Snowman. No, it's called The Snowman.
Like by who?
No, it's
like a
film. So what The Snowman is a story that is told by music, and there's no speaking.
That's why he's teacher. Vote RT Rookie of the Year at San Juan Unified School District. Are you kidding me? No one's doing that.
Yeah. Well, and it's a good thing though too, because like you teach kids like that there's specific feeling into a song. There's a lot of different like feelings that like the snowman and this kid go through. And there's like a lot of different like concepts about just like, oh, there's this like an idea about how this is like something that you could see from this student, or see from this kid, and how like this piece of music like captures the feeling of that the kid has or the snowman has, and there's like different ways to do it too. And I've been loving the Nutcracker too. The Nutcracker goes hard
before I go to bed tonight.
Dude, the snowman is hard. It goes hard. But
all that talk about feelings, you know what that got me feeling?
Yeah.
It got me feeling like Royale might make a comeback.
Out.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow.
Oh my God, we didn't record. No.
Oh my God, wait, we actually didn't.